Howdy, y'all. Joe Hills here, recording as I always do in Nashville, Tennessee. You can see that we can dig straight down over there. There are further and farther between mini-games that I have seen and that I have not seen. But what I'm looking for right now is the optimal location for my next mini-game. I was thinking I might go build something over here, but it looks like somebody is already busy working on that. Look at this impressive pit. We'll have to call him Brad from now on. I'm trying to figure out where I want to build my minigame, but I'm not sure that this pit is claimed. So let's see where Scar leads us. This is like that movie about the two dogs and the cat that wander across America to get home to their family. In this case, I'm two dogs, Scar is a cat, and our undiscovered minigame. Maybe this big? He can't hear me. And so we will fly following this beautiful angel Scar, near or far. Ooh, this island looks good. Huh. I wonder, I hope this isn't part of the racetrack here. Oh, hey, there's a puppy. I don't have any bones. Sorry, puppy, you want a potato? You don't want a potato. That's okay. Free real estate. Who can say no to that? Well, thanks to Scar, we haven't had to go too far to find a wonderful little island location for our minigame. I'm going to go ahead and take the coordinates of this space and share it with the rest of the Hermitcrafters, just in case they need to protest in order to make sure that we maintain that kind of... You know, it's important when you're on a server with people from all over the world in different time zones. The last thing I want to do is start building here and find out that this is actually where Rendog was about to wake up and build some sort of crazy pit stop for his racetrack right there. So, why don't we go ahead, get those coordinates into the system, and then I will go and wander a little bit around the rest of the server getting things ready. Time skip. Real estate is indeed getting tight in the minigame district here. Look at all this stuff popping up. Luckily, my claim that I put in a day and a half ago has not been objected to, so we can just plunge our bodies into this lake or river, depending on what you want to call it. Other places, they call them totally different things. Like, I've heard that the only water in the jungle is the river, but I don't know where I heard that, so who cares? Anyway, I put these pillars up to represent lava, because there's going to be some lava in this game. Also, I put these doors in to represent not getting blown up when you're taking all your armor off. It's a pretty direct representation of the function of a door, and I think that the utilitarians in the audience will appreciate it. But anyway, we've got lava here, we've got iron bars, we've got a place for people to set their spawn, a place for people to put their stuff. What we don't have yet is a completed minigame. I have built kind of a launching platform comparable to what we established in our last episode, but what I haven't had the chance to do yet is really establish the underground redstone parts of this. You know, obviously, okay, we've got our dispenser here where we can throw tickets out for the beginning of the game, but we're going to have other dispensers, we're going to have other traps. None of those have really gotten started yet. I did like the idea of having the roller coaster start in kind of a pit, because like a lot of real roller coasters do start in kind of a pit for like maintenance reasons. It's just easier, which I think will be good. But we need some birch saplings to make signs. So one thing I wanted to do was I wanted to run around here and just wildly plant a bunch of birch trees. You know, I already randomly wildly planted a bunch of torches, and I already wildly petted a puppy. Here, puppy, I got bones. Bones. Hey, look at that. Woo, now we have our very own puppy. And he's decided to go fishing. But you know what? Here's the truth. He's his own puppy. I'm just playing with him. So, hope he has a good time palling around with me. I knew that I saw a dog when I first came over to this area, and I could never find him again to give him any bones. But now we've done it. We've done it, people. And, whoa, he just teleports right to you, doesn't he? Hopefully he doesn't take out that pig. But, let's see. Well, yeah, we've done it. We've got the birch planted. We've got the dog collected. We have the roller coaster started. It's not too impressive yet, but I do think that the scaffold structure here will pay off for us. So, yeah. I figure I'm going to go ahead and keep working on all this, but I just wanted to take a moment. Dang it. This is why I don't take moments. I end up looking at half a wall and some lava when I was trying to look down at my works, you mighty. No sense despairing. Time skip. Well, that was an incredibly brief time skip. Almost as soon as I stopped the recording, somehow the dog that we got managed to drown off camera. I don't know exactly what happened. I'm guessing it got under the house somehow. So I went in and I put some dirt there so, you know, when we get another wolf, we won't have the same fate. Oh man, there's another block here that it could have gotten stuck in. Dang it. It's just not safe to have running water like this near wolves, apparently. And you might say, Joe, you can't just get another wolf. That wolf was special to you. You hadn't even named it. Well, you know what? Y'all are right. We can't just go get another wolf. But I have heard rumors that there is a time machine somewhere near the other side of Hermiton. So here's what I'm thinking. We should go ahead and get some rockets and maybe go give that a try. Okay, I heard it's somewhere like past Scars and Grian's house. So I'm guessing that's this. So we're just gonna wander on past here. And I guess... Okay, wait. Is that beacon? No, that beacon might be the minigame area. Huh. Let's wander around the woods until we find the goods, which in this case would be pretty great. A time machine that lets us rewrite fate to save our dog, what once was lost. Okay, that's not the right beacon. Oh, man. Or is it? Maybe it is. There's a tunnel. Tunnel looks promising. Tunnel looks promising. Okay, so if we follow this road... Oh, hey, these are some nice houses. I wonder if any of them have a bed, because it's almost... Mayor False's house. Under construction, no entry. Okay, well, we've learned a lesson there. Area 77, Alien... Do not enter. No, Alien Center. Well, that sounds great if I'm looking for aliens, but I'm looking for time machines. So... What is over here? Ooh. Well, that is yellow and black wool, which on Hermitcraft is one of the most sacred pacts between sheep and ground, and some folks are bound to respect it no matter the cost, no matter the dog that may have been lost. We need another way. Maybe we could etho run into here? I don't know. It's getting dark. We're going to have to regroup after we've had time to think about this. I want to chew on this for a second. Not this firework, but this bone. In memory of the lost wolf. Also, we should actually go, because if a creeper blows up this line, that's like its own whole thing. Can't be tampering with things that are beyond our, They're not really beyond our comprehension. Like, I know what a yellow and black line is, but... I need something that rhymes with comprehension that isn't dimension, because it's also within my dimension. I understand three-dimensionality. I have height, width, and, yes, even depth, gentle viewers. Even depth. So let's go lay down our heads and sleep on the problem. Time skip. Time skip complete. Luckily for me, I'm so clever. I figured out a way to, like, hijack a time machine, rescue the dog, get back here, and not even be seen. Now, let me tell you something about YouTube. Is a lot of making YouTube videos is like you're creating what's called footage, where you use your computer to record yourself doing things. Now, for those of you guys who might not have a background in law, when you are like trespassing or stealing access to a time machine or corrupting the time stream, that is a crime. And when you generate footage of a crime, that's actually called evidence. So, I'd like to point out that there's no evidence I actually traveled back in time and rescued a dog or anything, but, this dog happens to be here and not be drowned. So, yeah, we're all just gonna smile and wink about that and move on with our day. Da-da-da. Oh, yeah, I was gonna say, puppy, you stay away from this water. I'm gonna fill this in. I'm gonna fill this in right now. What do I have to fill this in with? Birch logs. Yeah, that's what we're doing. We're gonna bury all of this water below the only resource that we've gathered it's super valuable to us. We went through all this trouble planting all these trees, but we'll never let any puppy perish again beneath these, I don't know, bubbled plains? I haven't had time to think about this. I've been planning a time heist, which is a lot of work. I mean, there was no crimes committed on the Hermitcraft server today, Your Honor. Time skip. So we've got our launch platform roughly set up. I've gone ahead as well and started to dig a trench down here that will carry each of the signals from the pages as they turn. Obviously, we're going to have to hook those up to repeaters. We're going to have to do things to stop them from interfering with each other. Like, for example, I didn't want this one to interfere with this page, so I've got repeaters below there, which means that I'm going to probably have to start getting creative and having these split off in interesting ways. This first one, though, is going to go straight to this initial platform up here. That's going to be once people hit page 5, that signal will be sent. And I wanted to carry that up some sort of redstone ladder. Now, I don't know if you've ever seen a redstone signal ladder before, but the concept is that you get a bunch of redstone torches, and you attach them to blocks that carry a current, and that will allow you to, what do you call it? Carry the signal horizontally. No, vertically. Horizontally is on the ground. Vertically is toward the sky. So we are just going to jump up here and start placing these blocks. Oh no, I can't actually hold shift and use the mouse wheel. Oh, this was a mistake. Okay. Well, that's fine. I can't hold shift and use the mouse wheel again. I've thought this all the way through, you guys. All the way through. Hey, if I'm on the very edge, it doesn't seem to hit me. All the way through. Dang it. There we go. Look at this. We are just magming up a storm. I don't know. If we're gonna bring the pain to our enemies or customers, I'm not sure which, then we really need to just lean into that in the construction process, I think. Like, this thing should be constructed with blood, sweat, and tears, but also a little bit of toasty toesies if we need them. Oh no, I'm not even like 2/3 of the way up. Dang it. Okay, so there we go. We're going to just jump up there. I should probably just put this in my offhand. Let me try something. I'm going to try something. I'm going to try jumping over to here. Okay. So now that we're up here. Oh, and in a rail cart that isn't supposed to be there. And now we've also broken a scaffold. So, doing well all around. Great. Here's what we're going to do. Let's put the redstone torch in our offhand. And then maybe I can hold the shift key and then press F. Oh, but that will just swap with the carrot. Now we're in business. There we go. Look at that. We have found a new way to convey logic and pain that is more efficient than ever. Oops, not the right button. Why is the shift key not working? Okay. We're learning a lot about the shift key today here, people. A lot about the shift key. And, of course, it is almost dark. Which means... There we go. We'll be able to even better appreciate how that illumination works. Yep. See, all the torches on one side are lit, the others are not. Why don't we go ahead and run to bed to lay down our head before the dead begin to wake, before the creepers begin to rise, before the phantoms descend from the skies, before the spiders begin to spy from Charlotte's Web to wherever am I. Okay. Perfect. So, what we're going to do now is we are going to set up a... we're just going to set up a light up there to indicate whether or not the person turned far enough in the book for them to receive a token or a ticket or whatever. So let's go ahead and fly up here. That's exactly how I intended that to work. Okay. So, boom, you can see that that is lit if people have turned to the 5th page of the book. So, what we're going to do now is we're going to turn the book back and see if it stays lit. Doesn't seem to have, but let's fly up there and confirm it. Indeed, that block is an unlit lamp. Great. So that'll allow us to... Basically, we'll be able to build a series of towers like these. And when people hit this sort of stretch of kind of like level areas, that'll be where we have dispensers and also possibly traps. We'll have to have a second tower that conveys the signal from the timing mechanism. You might say, Joe, where did you put the timing mechanism? Great question. It's not done yet. Why don't we start digging that out now? Time skip. Alrighty. If you recall from the last episode, page 3 is where the timer sequence needs to start. So if we turn the book to page 2 here, you'll see that that no longer actually triggers. But what I have done here is establish 3 sets of 15-second timers with these repeaters that I can then relay from various points. Right now, I've just got one at the 15-second mark that will go down a channel here and eventually connect out to that same first platform that we have set up there. What I'm realizing is I might need to have a separate way to carry the signal for the murder trap than for the prize to activate. Although realistically, almost anybody who gets to this first area here probably turned the page at least like 2 or 3 times. Maybe they don't need to be credited for that. Maybe we'll just send the murder trap information up this spire. I was thinking really it'd be good to use magma blocks for the death ones and then normal blocks, like these stone blocks here, to create things that need to carry a signal that is more mundane, like whether or not somebody has earned enough tickets or not. So, that is kind of what I'm thinking on that. Unfortunately, wow, this has been a very time-consuming episode to record. I'm not sure how long it's going to end up for you guys, so I apologize if this was not the longest episode ever. But you know what? Variety is the spice of life, and I try to make sure that my episodes are always well-seasoned, or at least that my Hermitcraft is well-seasoned. If not, 6 seasons. 6 seasoned? I don't know. Anyway, you guys might have noticed that this episode was mid-roll ad-free. That's thanks to $50 a month Patreon sponsor, EagleFam. In lieu of that mid-roll ad, I will now read a poem of my own devising, and hope that we don't get shot by skeletons in the meantime. Are there too many types of concrete? Or not enough? Sidewalks with pebbles, patios with seashells, pool decks with pockets of air that give them the glamour of Castillo de San Marcos Coquina. Even in familiar places, I tread upon strange stone I know not how to shape, in comfortable shoes constructed by strangers in unfamiliar lands. I'm separated from soil by structures worn and new atop structures trampled for decades. I am in awe at the ingenuity of others, ashamed at my ignorance of their materials and techniques, and curious how we can expect anyone to simply walk the earth, while others invent and construct such varied barriers. Should we be imagining and crafting barriers ourselves, that such practice might yet increase our understanding of the makings between us and the earth? I can't see the world in aggregate. Until next time, y'all, this is Joe Hills from Nashville, Tennessee. Keep adventuring.